Usha Martin is basically a wire and wire rope manufacturer. And for backward integration, there are steel and mining businesses. So the operations are basically into core manufacturing, steel rods, and those who get into as input material of wire and wire rope manufacturing. The wire and wire rope manufacturing caters to many applications across industries, rigging, bridges, across crane and elevators, and there are hundreds of applications for steel wire and wire ropes, without which the engineering industry cannot work. We are the leading wire rope manufacturers in the world. About 70% of the produce gets exported through our subsidiaries world over, and also through our finishing plants across the continent. We implemented SAP as our core ERP. Before that, the business was running on another manufacturing ERP, which is Baan. The migration and the business process transformation happened through 2016 and 17 across the steel and wire rope businesses, and also in one of our small businesses, which is a cable business. And we also did some automation, logistics automation in the areas of inventories, material movements, as well as integrating the machines, shop floor machines, to capture the machine data. After the SAP got rolled out, we focused on the other aspects of optimization through IoT and robotics, mainly bots, to optimize some of our logistics and dispatch operations. With respect to technology, we are operating on SAP. Our SAP HANA is on-premise and hosted out of our corporate data center in Calcutta, which are integrated to SAP. We are capturing machine data, shop floor data directly through automation, and those are coming into SAP directly through SAP MII. We have automated the inventory movements to track the movement of materials across the shop floors through barcode automation, and barcode automation gets integrated into SAP, and we track the movement of materials across the operational shops. In addition, we have implemented optimization through bots in order to capture inward and outward material movements. When material comes in, we automatically scan and capture the invoice, and there is an auto GRN procedure. And while dispatching, we also have automation through automated payments and integration of the owing scales into SAP. We have the auto capturing of the data without much of manual intervention. Obviously, the business processes were different across our steel businesses, wire rope businesses, and cable businesses. And they were operating in their own silos as isolated businesses in those separated ERPs. So bringing all of them into single SAP instance required business process transformation. Bringing all of them into a same ERP obviously needed certain business process transformation. We did some BPR before the SAP implementation with the help of partners, and through the BPR exercises, we brought in those manufacturing and process integration across businesses. Based on those BPRs and transformed business process and SOPs, our SAP implementation started on that. That's how we got the momentum to start the ERP migration, which also required not only process integration but technology integration to bring all of the businesses into one platform. After business process transformation, we had the task of technology transformation as well as the huge data migration activities from earlier ERPs into SAP. That involved massive data migration exercise, including very meticulous cutovers before the SAP went live. Buy-in of all the functional heads, legacy business teams, which were obviously very comfortable with the earlier ERP, which were running for more than 20 years. A lot of convincing exercise for people to move out of their comfort zones, imbibe and learn the new ERP and get into a new process. Not only a process transformation, it's also a technology transformation, a new experience of working in a new ERP. SAP definitely is very different. It all was a teamwork and as part of the overall migration exercise. Required management support and working together with the legacy business teams as well as technology teams and implementation partners to bringing the change management. Combination of business transformation, change management, technology migration, and ensuring the on-premise platform doesn't give any glitch during and after the go live. Because immediately after the go live is the toughest time to sail them through the change and the new experience that obviously is not very easy for people. We needed change agents who helped us in driving these changes without any sizable business impact. Being a manufacturing company, definitely the most crucial and the key area was the production planning, automation and sales and distribution mainly in order to succeed in this crucial transformation. Because SAP never had a template for wire rope manufacturing, and this is the first SAP use case in wire and wire rope globally. We had to devise our own enhancement and customization within SAP, not only for the migration but also to settle down the operation. The legacy business operation itself posed a challenge in this migration because people had high dependency and a lot of legacy habits of working in the earlier ERP or the old ERP. Having worked in the isolated ERP environments and not in a single integrated ERP earlier, also moved them away from each other in terms of business process integration. So that never happened. This transformation brought in the challenge as well as an opportunity for us to integrate the business process across those verticals, changes in the legacy mindsets. So change management was also a big challenge. Our focus initially was to integrate and transform, implement and settle down the core operation of production, sales and dispatch. Once we settled down with this, obviously we also had another challenge of the migration of GST immediately post our implementation. So that kept us busy. Post that, we started focusing on the supply chain and think about customer interaction, customer relationship platform, capturing the customer feedback and work on the responses. Never went for vanilla customer relationship management CRM platforms, but rather we thought of designing a customized portal for our customers and customer facing teams sitting in overseas branches to work on a simple workflow, manage a feedback mechanism, quality issues as well as customer feedback into the system, manage, store and drive the customer interaction process, the entire process end to end, into a separate portal designed in-house, integrated with SAP, which is under implementation and we are going to go live in another 2 months' time. Imbibed the automation, shop floor automation as well as the inventory tracking automation as part of our ERP implementation. So those are already in place. The shop floor automation is sort of an IoT, which are working fine, and we have been capturing the machine data into SAP, debating the ideas of bringing in optimization in the sales and dispatch area. Certain automation is already in place, as I said, through the bots in SD and MM area, but we are also thinking about bringing in some more automation in the inventory management outside the manufacturing areas and outside plant areas, which would involve GPS and RF technologies, which are in the discussion stage. At the same time, we are also actively working on our analytics platform, which is going to be deployed on SAP SAC. SAP SAC environment would soon work as our analytics engine to bring in the much needed analytics and management dashboards with mobile integration, which will bring in a lot of decision platforms and would contribute to faster decisions for management. Working on those SAP BI analytics on cloud, which is expected to be going live by July-August timeframe. Have been the part of the SAP journey since the beginning, and they work in conjunction with SAP support teams and IT support teams as one single big unit to contribute both from the technology as well as business perspectives in order to bring in the perfect fit for our business transformation. Our internal team structure is a matrix one comprising of people from IT, from the SAP MS partner, as well as SAP implementation partner, along with the core teams drawn out of all business functions. This team has a good blend of both business as well as technology. Core teams are directly linked, mapped, and directly reporting to the business management. Whenever a business problem comes, we have a very well-defined and scheduled joint discussion and come out with the perfect business solution, perfect technology solution. No denying the fact that COVID has adversely impacted our business, and the lockdown directly impacted the operations, also the manufacturing plant operations all across. So this impacted the revenue and bottom line for last 2-3 months. But during this time, we deployed our remote working capabilities and the tools and security processes in order to bring in people to work together by way of secured remote login through VPNs, calls and meetings through secure Microsoft Office 365 Teams platforms, ensuring the payments as well as documents that travel through internet online are encrypted and secured. Our business teams and the manufacturing teams used to working in a virtual remote environment where they were rather more comfortable in working face to face and working with hard documents. This actually brought in those habits during the challenging times, and they got quite comfortable in working in the digital environments, moving documents, doing payment process and customer transactions and interactions virtually. This also brought in the need for having redundancy in those areas, which will further enhance our improvement journeys. We also tested our capabilities, technological capabilities of working virtually, working on digital platforms, running business operations virtually and digitally secured manner. IT agenda for 2020 would largely be dominated by the analytics and mobility journey, as well as we'll try and find opportunities of bringing in robotics and automation to bring in further efficiency and digital integration into our core business platforms.
For more updates from CXO TV, please like and subscribe to our channel.